Hi, my name's Vicki Mix, and I'm a member of church with you. And I'm glad to see you. And I wanted to tell you a story today. And also I wanted you to meet some friends of mine. But first, let me tell you, I'm getting my story from the Bible. This is my Bible. Sometimes Bibles don't look like this, but mine does. And the story that I want to tell you comes from the book of Luke. And it's kind of towards the back of the Bible in what they call the New Testament. And it's a story called the Good Samaritan. And it was a story that Jesus told to his friends, his disciples, and so they could tell others. And so you can tell others. And I thought it would be fun if I introduced you to some friends of mine. They're really just stuffed friends, but they're still friends. And we thought we'd put on a little play for you. So let me introduce you to the actors right now first. And so let me show you who they are. Come on up, Thomas. This is Thomas. And he plays a very important part in the story. He's looking at you. And he loves to do some acting. And he's got kind of an easy part in the story. So we'll see what he does in just a minute. And then this is my friend over here. This is Elefante. And he says hi, and he loves to do stories. So he's going to be helping out with the story as well. And then I have a friend named Clarence. And this is Clarence the Clown, and he's going to help out with our story today. And then I know you're going to know who this is. Who is this? Big Bird. Yeah, and Big Bird is one of my friends too, and he's going to help out with the story of the Good Samaritan. Now, if we're going to have a little play, then we kind of need some costumes, and we need a little bit of prop. So that means things that make it look like where we're at, or where we say we're at. And so I'm going to be dressing my friends up, helping them some for the story. So let's get started with the story of the Good Samaritan from Luke 10:25 through 37. I hope you like our play. Okay, y'all ready? All right, Thomas. Thomas has got to lie down here in the road. Let me make sure that you can see him. He is lying down and he has been hurt. Okay, the rest of you, let's come over to the side of the stage now until it's your turn to come out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Help! Help! A Jewish man shouted from a ditch beside the road to Jericho. Someone help me! I've been robbed. The man lay on the ground. He was hurt. He was afraid. He was a long way from home. Help me! Help me! Well, along came a priest. And this priest walked along, and he was a temple leader. And so the man was excited because he thought for sure that this temple leader would help him. But he didn't. He looked down at the hurt man. Help me, help me. And the priest didn't say a word. He just walked away. Oh dear. Don't go, don't go. But then he looked around and he spotted someone else. And that was a Levite, someone that was like him, and he thought for sure would help him. And so he called out to him, please, please help me. I've been robbed. But the Levite, well, he just looked at him and ran as fast as he could away. Oh, will somebody please help me? The hurt man gasped. He closed his eyes and he put his hand over his head and he started to cry. He was really, really hurt. Then he heard a stomp, stomp, stomp coming down the road. And his eyes flew open at the sound, and he saw the face of a Samaritan. The Jewish man shook in fear because Jewish people and Samaritans do not like each other. Would this man hurt him? The Samaritan, he did the opposite. He started to clean the man off, and he even had some bandages, of which he took out one and put a bandage on to help his friend who was in the road. And then he did something else. He stayed there with him, and he said, I am going to get you somewhere where you can get help, and I will pay for everything. And so he took him on a little tiny donkey, just the right size for him. See, here's right here. And he put him on the donkey, and he helped him get to an inn. And the innkeeper said, Who is this? And the Samaritan said, He is my neighbor and my friend. I would like for you to help him. And so there he goes into the wonderful inn, and he gets well. But what a story that is, right? Because the priest, come on out here, Big Bird. He played the part of the priest. The priest did not help at all. And we thought for sure that he would. And then the Levite, who he thought was his people and would really help, he didn't help at all. But the person that he thought he was afraid of, the Samaritan, ended up being the one that was of help. And maybe this story is something you should think about. Helping everyone, no matter whether they're like you, look like you, talk like you, like the things you like. Please remember to be helpful to anyone who needs help. And you, as a kid, you can always get your mom and dad and say, someone needs help, someone needs help. And your mom and dad will come and help. Have a good day and read in your Bible. If you'll turn to Luke 10:25-37, you can see the story that I just read. And you can have a play and use your stuffed animals too and act out the story. It's a lot of fun. All right. See you in church. Bye-bye.